All right, a couple words about the word guru that you see thrown around on Twitter a lot. Stock trading guru, or this guru running this chat room, and it certainly has a negative connotation to it, and I agree with that. And there's a lot of chat rooms out there, and I've seen a lot of them. I've been in a lot of them, and I understand why where the negative feedback comes from. I just hope people that visit my website don't think that I think I'm a guru, because I'm not. You know what I am? I'm a guy that put together a website back in 2004 because I felt like I was good at spotting setups and a good trader. Um, and over the years, what's happened is we've had several members kind of show themselves to be really helpful, really good at spotting setups. And so what we've done over the years is asked these certain members, hey, would you like to be a moderator? And most of the ones that are helpful in nature anyway just immediately accept. You know, they say, yeah, I'd love to be a moderator because they just like to help people. Um, some of our moderators give exact setups with triggers and stops. Some of them are just really quick on the news, you know, posting news items that they get. And so we have kind of a plethora of different styles as moderators, but a few of us give triggers and stops, and a few of us just post stuff that could help you find a trade. You know, some guys are really good at just spotting something, getting intraday shape down into support that might give a nice reversal, that sort of thing. So it's really a team effort in there. The only requirements to be a moderator are one, you have to have been with us for a while and over the years shown yourself to always want to help, always want to post ideas for the room, which is really selfless because you know, sometimes when you're posting a setup or an idea, you might actually miss the trade yourself. And I've seen guys over the years that do that anyway. They don't. It's almost like they don't care. They just want to make sure and get a trade idea out. And it's weird how it's morphed into that, but it's really a cool thing too. And then there's people in there that might be good at consistently calling ideas, but I get that sense of, oh, I'm a way better trader than most of you guys. And that's a beauty of having moderators that I get to choose, is because nobody with a competitive nature will ever be, what do you call it, elevated to moderator status. I've done that in the past. I had reservations about certain people because I could tell they thought they were the best trader in the room and gave them mod status, and it blew up in my face. So the cool thing about it is now every moderator we have, I don't get any sense of competitive nature. All they are is helpful guys. And so it's really cool that it's worked out that way. There's a very teamwork-oriented atmosphere, which you don't usually see. Most chat rooms are people trying to get other people to buy stuff because they're in it. So the teamwork in there is really cool. Some examples just recently, just as of today that I'm making the video, which is November 6, 2014, I called LL, which was really strong, a very clean pullback to the 20-period moving average 5-minute candles. Just call it long over this tiny red candle here, 56.41, with a stop below that candle, and that was the low. And from 56.41, it ended up going to 58.30, so almost a couple bucks in our favor on 23 cents risk. So there's an example of a type of setup. Michael N. from our chat room, one of the guys that we elevated to moderator status because he's extremely helpful, extremely good trader. He called ANN short, definitely met the overdone parameters. It hit the whole number 38, called a short below this candle, 37.76, and look at that. That was the top candle of the day. From 37.76, it went down to like 36.91. I'm just showing you a couple recent ones, by the way. Michael and also called Qualcomm, which really based almost all day after gapping down. Actually, one of our regular members, not a moderator, but probably should be, Kevin M, called this at 67.88, which was like 20 cents from the low of the day. But anyway, Michael N called this at 68.56, right. There's the trigger. And the stop was like 20 cents below or something. And it ended up going up to 70.65. So there's an example. We have guys that generally find stuff that should move right away. You know, once it triggers. Zozo from yesterday, he was at Zozo Trader on Twitter, called VSI literally right there. Let's see, at 45.18. So there you can see it triggered right there. And these are just great examples of what these guys do every day. 45.18, their trigger was probably right there. And you can see what it did. It went up to 46 that same day. So there's a few examples. I could show you hundreds, but there's some examples of the kind of setups these guys look for and post on a daily basis. Now, our room is not a free room, but it's very, very inexpensive. It's a one-time fee. and well, depending on if you choose a month, then it's different. But if a one-time fee for a long period, for a year, actually, and that's the point of this video, we actually have 5 years for the price of one right now. So I think a year is, let me check, and I realize I should know that a year is $429. Right now we're given, and a 5-year membership is $1,000. Right now we're given a 5-year membership for the price of 1 year. So for $429, you're getting 5 years. Now, I get this a lot, by the way. The people say, well, if you're such a great trader, why do you charge for a room? The whole point is that having a paid for, a room with a fee keeps the nonsense out of it. If you have a free room, you're going to have all kinds of people showing up. I'll just say it. You're going to have clowns showing up, trying to disrupt, trying to compete, trying to pump stocks. But once people pay, I promise you they're going to follow the rules because they don't want to be kicked out after paying. So we do have a strict set of rules that you have to follow to keep the room orderly, but it makes sense. I actually lose money running this website many, many months because we don't charge much, and it's expensive to run the site, and it's expensive to do the work every day. So it's not one of these deals where I'm making a killing off of the fees for the room. That's not it at all. The room is a great tool for me as well as for our members, because really I wouldn't want to trade without it. But if you had a free room, trust me, I'm sure many of you have been in a free room, and it just becomes total nonsense. So, and I don't advertise at all. I don't advertise at all. We do have an affiliate program. I'd rather pay our members for the word of mouth advertising than I would rather, than to pay Google for a pay per click, which a lot of the clicks would be nonsense anyway, and you're just throwing money away. So, anyway, just really wanted to do a quick video about all the gurus out there, and I don't want anyone to think that I think I'm one. Like I said, I'm just a guy that put together a room full of great folks that the teamwork you'll see in there, it's probably unprecedented in the day trading world.